Good morning, good morning. Who's left the phone down here? I think it might be Yo-Yo that's left the phone down here. Who's gonna join me this morning? Who's gonna be first to join? Is it going to be Mr. Mason? Is it going to be Dave? Oh, it's Sophie. Good morning, Sophie. How are you, lovely lady? You're the first on YouTube. Hope you're well, my lovely lady. Mr. Mason, hello. No sheets fannies today, please. No, no, all looking good. The eyes are perfect, Dave. The eyes are perfect. Michelle, sending love to you across the water, my lovely. Good morning, Anne. Tracy, do you know, Tracy? You missed your do you know? So, how is everybody? I hope everybody is well. I dyed my hair bright red. Oh wow, Sophie, I bet it looks amazing. I love the reds. Um, I just the grey comes through too much on the red, so that's hence why I've had to go this colour. But I don't have any bleach put on it yet to take it any whiter. Yeah, it might fall out. It might start snapping. Oops, my bad. Do you know, lass? Do you know? So I'm sorry if it members last night. Good morning, Lisa. I'm so sorry last night. John was absolutely knackered. It'd been non-stop all day. And it's just, yeah, I think it's just getting to him at minute, because how tired he's feeling at night time. So I do apologise for no live on members, but we are going to be live on the members, and do a live only for them this week. Morning, Judith. I was going to go back to blonde, but I was like, I want to go red. Do you know anything though, Sophie? Do you know once you've gone red, it's a bugger to get you back to blonde. Take it from me. This was red, purple, black before I started, and yeah, I mean we've tried to keep the back brown, but nah, nightmare. So what's everybody been up to? What's everybody been up to? Who's having the first coffees? Who's saying in the PJs? Who's in the afternoon? Let's find out what everybody's doing at this precise moment in time. As soon as though it is 9:31 UK time. It looks pretty. Oh, thank you, Michelle, my lovely. Daughter does it for me. If I didn't have if my mum weren't an hairdresser and daughter weren't an hairdresser, I wouldn't have it done. It cost me a fortune. Morning, Lindsay, here for coffee, history, and the last. Good morning, Nita, my lovely lady, sending love to you across the waters. Oh, you're well, sweet. Feels like the afternoon. Do you know, it does feel a bit, it don't feel morning type. I don't feel tired. Judith going for blood test. Let me know how you get on, Judith, my lovely. I'm red, tried loads of times to go blonde. I gave up. Honestly, Lisa, it is a bloody nightmare, isn't it? Like I said, if my daughter, I mean, my mum's retired, but she'd still do my hair if I needed her to. But my daughter started hairdressing, and then she bought my mom and my mom's partner out with her best friend. So I've still got hairdressing family. Otherwise, I wouldn't do any. It's 1:31 a.m. here. I haven't gone to sleep. Oh, Michelle, are you like us? We're like late. What are we? We're like night owls. We're like night owls. It's awful when you go to bed and you can't sleep. But oh, I'm so glad you've managed to join us, my sweet lady. Hopefully you'll join us again. Um, but when you do pop off, I will say sweet dreams, my lovely lady, for when you do. Daughters, oh, is your daughter an hairdresser as well, Lisa? Bloody hell. Tell her, get it done. Nita, it's 2:32 a.m. here. Shh, oh my goodness. I'll have to whisper so I don't wake everybody up. Just imagine me trying to whisper, guys. I don't think I could possibly do it, do you? Okay, now everybody's asleep. You know, good job Scotty's not on. I'd have got a strike swearing. But John's still in bed, Yolanda's still in bed, and Rob's still in bed. Everybody's still in bed in this house. I thought John would stop in bed though because he were knackered, absolutely knackered. So no worries, I am alone. It's a good job, Nita. I'd be waking all house up. I'd have to put me on earphones, and then I'd have to try and whisper. I wanna. I got one of but bleach on it. I think it would kill it. Do you know what I did before? My hair's quite strong. I mean, I go blonde and red every year. I go light and then I go dark for Christmas. And I've had to promise, oh hey, Carol, I've had to promise daughter this year that I won't do it if she took me back to this colour. Um, but yeah, it's a nightmare. I used to put them strippers from shop on. Can you laugh quietly? You're joking. I'm alarm clock. Um, I used to put them strippers on. If daughter refused to do it, mate, I'd put strippers on my hair and try and lift it that way. Some of them you can get, and they've got a conditioning treatment in, so it's not as harsh as the bleach. But you do have to be careful before you stop putting anything on. But if I put a stripper on, daughter said that she weren't going to do my hair, she weren't going to touch me, so I've had to behave and like let her sort it. But I'm not a fan of bleach. I don't like bleach. It dries your hair out. So the weather this morning is tried that. Oh, Jane, Lisa. Oh my goodness, Lisa. Just keep persevering. Have streaks put through. Morning, Andrew, my lovely. So the weather here is slightly overcast. From what I can see, it's just like a grey, muggy sky. I'm great, thanks. Got a week off work. Oh, Carol, that's right, good. Enjoy, get your feet up if you can. But yeah, we've got a very muggy day here. Because it's school holidays and kids are off, they're already out playing on back gardens and making loads of noise. But kids are kids and kids play. Good morning, Bronwyn. Sending your love across the wall, my lovely lady. Um, so yeah, shitty weather. We have got rain forecast, but I can't check my phone now because I'm live. Morning, Gillian. I'll just do it whether then I'll get you to message your comment. So yeah, so with kids being off school, it's just you can hear them now playing. Kids would be kids. We're not supposed to what is it? Tape the mouths. Do you know? It's so noisy though. Some of them are out playing at like 7 o'clock, and it's like, no, go back to bed. But bless them. We have got it for another, I think, 5 weeks till kids go back to school. So I just send Fifi out onto garden so she barks, but then I shout at her for barking. But then kids torment her, and then it's like I'm shouting at kids. Then don't shout at them. Obviously, I'm not that kind of person. But I'll just sit in my chair and I'll shout, "Leave Fifi alone! Stop tormenting the bloody dog!" And then all of a sudden, you hear the parents say, "Stop it!" But yeah, you gotta do it. Gotta do it. That you find others noisy. Kids are noisy, Tracy. Kids are noisy. I can't wait to have grandkids though. I miss having them. I've missed having them. It's just a nightmare. Have you a date to move yet? No, and we're looking at, I think, another 3 to 6 weeks. I think we've been told, and then we'll get a letter to go to keys swapping out and everything else. So yeah, I will keep you posted. We've got, just imagine, guys, we've lived in this house for 10 years. And before we lived in here, obviously, like, me and John had his own properties. And then John moved in with me. So he brought a lot of stuff from his house, which was still in boxes before we'd even moved here. And then we've moved here 10 years ago, and we've accumulated the stuff that we first brought with us that were boxed up that we never opened and just put into the loft. So we've got house sorted. So that's never been opened. And then we've got 10 years worth of shit that's up in the loft, in my little storage cupboards, as I call them. Well, drawers, junk drawers. So yeah, morning, Claire. So yeah, it's sorting through 10 years of crap, really, maybe a bit longer. So morning, sweets. Yeah, he's got a right job on his hands. Woof woof. I know, Fifi, you noisy twat. Shut up. Gillian, morning, my beautiful friend. I'm sat in the diabetic eye screening appointment. Just had the drops in. Boy, oh boy, do they sting. Hopefully everything will be all right with your eyes, Gillian. Claire, did you celebrate your birthday in style, or was it an early night? Was you tired, my beauties? Hope you had a good birthday though, Claire, my lovely. I have my nieces for 2 days. They are behaving for now. Of course they'll behave. Um, oh, do you have to have your eyes tested then, Claire? Morning, Mark, my lovely. How are you this morning? Hope you're well, sir. Um, so it is Chit Chat Tuesday tonight, so we're not live. It will be just a Chit Chat Tuesday on Facebook and YouTube for you guys to ask us questions, for me to babble and talk about poop, for John to try and get a word in edge. Occasionally he gets that word in edge, and I will shut up when I realise that I'm talking non-stop and not coming up for air. But unfortunately, I'm a chatter. If you didn't notice, I don't stop talking. So it's very difficult. It's very difficult. John gets to talk on investigations, unless I'm in that frame of mind where I ask a question straight after a question, and then he has to say to me, "Shh, shh, we're not gonna catch anything." Good morning, Nanny Lynn. Was I your alarm clock this morning? I did last Friday, couldn't see where it was, so sunny out. They know their auntie, so pushover, aren't we all? But yeah, what we're gonna say then? I was gonna say something, and I don't know what I was gonna say. Speechless again. How can I be speechless? What were I gonna say? I think I was gonna say. Tracy says good morning, John. That weren't what I was gonna say, and I don't know what I was gonna say. Don't know. I don't know. Oh, I forgot to update you, didn't I, on my last 2 weeks weight losses. Seeing as though I was doing that as well. I lost a pound, not last week, week before, and then I lost a pound last week. So I've lost a stone in total. And this week we shall see what the scales say. I find out on Thursday morning what I've done and what I haven't done. But I'm really enjoying this calorie counting. I think it's a really good eating plan. I right enjoyed it. Day in history, maybe. It could have been Gillian. Just let me have a mouthful of this coffee. It's got lemon in, because apparently I've been watching TikTok, and on TikTok it tells you if you put lemon in your tea while having a calorie counted diet or eating healthily, it somehow helps. I don't know whether it'd melt the fat is a wrong word, but it's supposed to help. I don't know. I'm going to say melt your fat. I don't know how it's supposed to come out in you. But yeah, unless you have to poop the fat out. I spent the day stuck in bed. I leaned over to unplug my phone charger and my body moved, but my bowel didn't move with me. Oh, it stuck with my... Oh, Claire. There was no one in with me either. I couldn't even get up to get a drink. Oh, Claire, why didn't you, if you got your phone, why didn't you phone me? Just make sure you only go slowly, my lovely. It might be metabolism. It might lemon in water is good for digestion. Is that where it is, Mark, for digestion? I'm hoping it melts all my fat. I need it to start melting the accumulated belly fat. I know some of it's from being pregnant, from having 3 kids, which I'm quite happy to keep that bit. It's the sort of like extra that still makes me look pregnant that I need to get rid of. So hopefully TikTokers will be right, and lemon may help or may not. But I even got lime just in case, because I've seen some doing it with lime. So they said to have it first thing in the morning. So I do. I have it with my first coffee in the morning. Day in history. What day are we on? Fifi Le Pew. Are we on 20? Oh, no, we're not on 26. Sorry, we're on 27th. We are on 27th. So on the 27th of July, in 1690 England, I'll read that again. In 1690 England was a basket case called Lindsay. But no, it was a basket case. Continentals joke that it was the land of revolutions. In the previous 75 years, there had been several civil wars and insurgencies. One king had been executed, another fought off an invasion by his nephew before being chased into French exile by his son-in-law. London had also been all but destroyed by fire. So had the Royal Navy. In 1690, a French fleet had defeated the Navy again off Beachy Head, and England was defenceless. National fortunes were at their lowest ebb, yet bizarrely, and merely 30 years later, England would emerge, having forged a union with Scotland as a dominant European power and on the way to global hegemony. Desperation fosters innovation. England needed a fleet to secure its shores and protect its trade. Navies cost money, and no one wanted to lend money to the government. So today, in 1694, a new institution was created, one that would transform government finances and be copied the world over, the Bank of England. People would now lend money, not directly to the Crown, but to an independent bank. They could be confident that it would be returned with interest because Parliament ring-fenced money from customs receipts to pay it back. It was a staggering success. In just 12 days, 1.2 million was raised, and the list of subscribers is still on display in the bank. A group headed by the King and Queen who put in 10,000, but also including working people like Skinner, Richard Atkinson, who invested as little as £25. Half of the money was raised and was spent on the Navy. In the long term, a stronger fleet protected Britain's merchant marines, and revenue from taxes on trade went up. The birth of sophisticated government. Are we joking here? Leading with rigorous oversight by Parliament was a financial revolution. More important than divine favour, ingenious tactics, or heroism was money. The giant wars to come were won by the government that could borrow vast sums at a reasonable rate of interest. No, the wars were won because the men went out and fought while the government sat back. Technically, if we're going to be thingy. So I think as much as that history is probably true, I disagree with some of that history. Morning, War Dog. Hope you're well, Jamie. You're like me, Lindsay. I have a shopping trolley, not an apron of belly fat. That's what they call the hang of belly fat. Is it really? I have them too. My whole bowel is stuck so much they can't unstick it anymore. Oh wow, Trace. I do apologise if anybody's eating breakfast while we're discussing bowel movements, but yeah. Never mind. No, it's got to be painful though for both of you. For anybody going through that, I couldn't even imagine what it's like for you ladies. So yeah, I don't. Let's see what tomorrow's history is going to be. Why have I gone back to March, April, June? Oh my God, 28 tomorrow, mid-70s. So it's around mid-70s. No, 1914. Something to do with an emperor and sovereign in history tomorrow. Tracy, they've said the same to me. No more surgery. I've had 15. Do you know? It's got to be peaceful. My name is Tracy with a Y, by the way. Oh, and never call a Trace. Never call a Trace because that doesn't go down well. I know that when we go and meet up again, I know Tracy's going to probably scotch me about 100 times because I keep I keep shortening names, and I don't mean to. It's just false rabbit, and I think that people like it and they don't, do they? Give up trying to repair the hernias too, which is a pain. Oh, do you know, they shouldn't be able to stop. They should have to continue to make you comfortable. They can't just leave you in pain. It's not right. So are you going on later on for a chit chat with them this afternoon, or don't you know? Depends if you get any free time. He's got tip run to do this morning, and that's going to probably take him about 3 or 4 runs because there's that much rubbish. There's that much rubbish. But the good thing is, I don't need to buy any knickers anymore. Well, at least for about another 6 to 8 months, maybe I don't need to buy any knickers for, because I found load of knickers that I didn't even know I had. So yeah, so on a positive note, I found pants and socks that I didn't think I had, and I had. They were hidden in drawers. Who puts them in drawers? What idiot puts pants and socks in a drawer? Do you know? I'm like, John, I can't find, I haven't got no underwear. I need underwear. So he goes to the shop, he buys me all these new underwear. And then I've gone into my drawers and I'm like, oh my God, there's so much underwear. I could start my own shop. I love your laugh. You remind me of Basil Brush. Do you know, Mark? I listened to my laugh back the other day and I was like, oh my God, that's Basil Brush. Oh dear, Lindsay, the knicker queen. I am the knicker queen. I don't even know where half these. I recognise them. I know they're all my knickers, but I was like, oh my God, I've got nearly half a box. I mean, if you think how thin a pair of knickers is, and I've got half a box nearly of one of these big boxes full of pants and socks, I'm like, oh my God, I could open my own market stall selling knickers. I could, and socks if anybody's short of socks. You've got 24 knickers, Nanny Lane. You need more than 24. Oh dear. I think I'd say I've got about 500 pair of knickers. All brand new. I don't know what I've been doing with my knickers. I think I've just been saying to John, because I might not have been able to get to draw my eyes to it. God, I'm knickers. I thought we'd got a knicker fairy in the house. No, found him. The knicker fairies get all my knickers back. Don't get your knickers in a twist. No, don't get your knickers in a twist. But yeah, and I found socks. I never thought I had socks. I always wear trainers and things because I don't own socks. But amazingly, I found all these trainer liner socks in the same drawer as knickers. And I'm like, oh God. Got a few hundred pair of socks, but still, yeah, of course you do. Knicker fetish. Most women collect shoes, and I collect knickers. Oh dear. Yeah, so I don't do shoes. Oh goodness me, yeah, can't believe it. All these trainer liner socks and lots come out, and I'm like, God, let's go in more drawers and find what treasures we've got in there. You know. But I did. I went through all my drawers. John brought all the drawers down last night, and I've ended up out of a black bag full of one lot of drawers, and then I've got a set of 3 drawers that were full, mind you. I've ended up with one tiny little box, and that's it. So in all them drawers, it literally was just crap. But I feel cleansed. Feel cleansed now. I feel like I'm doing a cleansing of the mind. So Zen, is it Zen? I'm zenning in my space. But at least when we're good at bungalow, we're not gonna be taking all this crap with us. We can it's like, whew, at least we've got room then to start building more up. I can rebuild. Oh yeah. Yeah. As long as I ain't got anything to sort out this afternoon, I might come on and do some pendulum work later on. I dread the day I move out with my parents. Just leave it, Sophie. Just leave it. Just leave it. It's mum and dad's house. Just leave it. They have to sort it. I don't really. But yeah, I did. I left quite a bit. I left quite a bit of stuff at home. And actually, my nan's bought the house off my mom. So all the stuff's still there. All the stuff's all the stuff I left is still there. Some of it'll have been binned, but it's under the house where they kept it. And there's loads of stuff our Jenny left. Our Jenny were a cone thief. We've got that many cones under house. It's unbelievable. Oh, now that you're experts at sorting out, do you want to come and sort through my loft for me, Claire? I don't think John hadn't even done ours. half. Would you say half done now at loft? We've got half at loft done, and we've still got. I mean, it's a 3 bedroom house, so you can imagine the size of the loft. And he's down to he's got half to do. So when he's been done his 4 tip runs today, if there's no other room that we need to sort out, we're going to tackle as well. He's going to tackle. I always say we, but in the we, I mean the royal I, or is it the royal we? But it's I. But it's John that's got to go up and get it sorted. So yeah, it's just gonna. I'm just wondering what other treasures we're gonna find up there, because there's clothes. You know, like when you every year you do like your summer clothes and you like take them out your wardrobe and put them somewhere safe, and then when winter comes, you have your winter clothes, and then you put them away and get your summer clothes back out. Well, what we've tended to do, actually, not we, what I've done is I've got my winter clothes, I've put my summer clothes away, got my winter clothes, and then when it's got to like January, February, I'm saying to John, I've got no to wear for summer. Don't remember that I've put stuff away. Morning, Sarah, my lovely. I don't remember that I've put stuff away. So then I buy a new wardrobe for summer clothes. So then I put my winter clothes away, and then it comes to summer. I'm saying I've got no winter clothes because I forget that we've put all these bags or boxes of clothes in safe places. Well, where's the safest place to put them in your house? It's the loft. It's the loft because it's quite warm in our loft. It's very secure, so it's dry. So we just put them in loft. So now John's coming downstairs with clothes. And I'm like, oh my God, where did that come from? And he's going, Lindsay, these boxes are the buggers in loft. So I'm like getting, no, what did you say?
I didn't say these boxes of the buggers.
No, you said these bags of the buggers, were it?
It weren't buggers.
Well, no, it weren't buggers. It was another word. It was another word, not buggers. It began with F and ends in S. So yes, you sound like my mom. And I'm a mom though, Sarah. I've got a daughter that's 29 in September. I've got a daughter that's 27, and I've got a son that's 17. 17 in August. No, is it? Yeah, 17 in August. So I am a mom. So so yeah, can you? I don't. It is, yeah, shocking. So I might have got some more clothes. The amount of clothes that we've took to clothes bank or we've took to some charity shops, and it's like, oh my goodness me, we've got, yeah, there's piles, there's 2 black bags in front of me. One of them's filled with clothes and one of them's filled with drawers. And yeah, so that's another one. There's 2 bags of clothes at bottom at stairs that need to go to one at daughter's because she wants to, because they're all, when I were like a size 12 and 14, well, even if I slim back down into them, they're not clothes that I could wear now, because obviously it's not that I'm old, but I just wouldn't wear them type of clothes at the age I am, if that makes sense. So she's having them if she wants them. So yeah, it's like, can't you? I would like taking clothes out. I'm like, did I fit into these? I'm like, I will fit into these. I will. You can tell what clothes are mine, all black. So forget some colour in there. You need a bit of colour in your life. Even if you wear all black, put like, I don't know, have like a red scarf or something, or a red belt just to break that colour up. It looks so much better. Honestly. So yes. Anyway, I think I'm gonna pop off. I'm gonna pop off, and I don't even know what I've got to do this morning. Just drink some more coffee, and yeah. So everybody have a good morning. If I get time later on, I will put it on StreamYard, so I can give you like an hour or 45 minutes notice to what time I'm going to come on and do some pendulum work. And for those that's interested in pendulum, I don't ask questions that just give a yes or no answer. I try to connect with loved ones and see if we can get you a message. That only that it's something that only you know, or information that's not technically out there so people can find. So yeah, so have a great day, everybody. Sweet dreams to all those who are going to try and go to sleep. I hope you do manage some shut eye. Have a great day. Stay safe and love you loads. Mwah. See you soon, guys. Love ya. Bye.